Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of World of Warships. And, well, today I'm going to show you a little bit of ranked. And, well, I'm going to be going ahead and using the Pensacola. Now, I know ranked season is over at this point, but I wanted to go ahead and get these out there. These are backlogged episodes, and I've got a few of those, so you might see some other older videos. Haven't had time to do anything lately, so I figured I'd go ahead and do something I already have recorded. And like I said, this is a ranked battle. This was pretty early on for me. I still have the 1-star flag. And well, you guys might be wondering, why the Pensacola? And somebody in this match is actually going to ask, why the Pensacola? And the reason for that is it's like a pocket battleship. Ranked this season was kind of cruiser heavy. A lot of Belfasts. You know, not so many Russian cruisers. Japanese cruisers, British cruisers mostly, more than anything else. And so right off the bat I'm asking, where are we going? Because I need to know where we're going, because if I go in the wrong direction, I can get nuked. The Pensacola isn't exactly known for its armor. It's actually known for being a floating citadel. So why take it into ranked? Well, big guns. Really big guns. And it's quite maneuverable, so long as you continue moving. And it's got great anti-air. If there's ever a carrier, you can escort your battleships, and you pretty much shut them down because the battleships in ranked generally don't split up. I say generally because, well, it does happen. But that said, so here we are, we're moving over into Bravo, and what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get that island between me and anybody else. I'm playing this like an American cruiser. I want to have something solid between me and the enemy here. And I want to be able to support my battleships if there's a destroyer up in Bravo. So I'm trying to get in the same place here. The only thing I'm worried about, though, is that battleship to my left. He's a little close, so if I need to dodge, I'd rather not get shot at right now, so I'm holding my fire. Because it's so claustrophobic in here. So we're making our way up to Bravo. I'm going to slow down here. Let that battleship get on by me and start opening up on the enemy. I see shots coming out. Means there's going to be a fight. In the beginning of ranked matches, it's really more patience than anything else. I get 3,000 south. Oh, on that Fiji. Not bad. Considering it was across the map. Atlanta. Okay, Atlantas are also not known for their armor. So let's see what we can do on that. Shots out. Try to dodge our friendly cruiser here. We get a Citadel, 7,600 damage. Excuse me, buddy. See if I can't get another one on him before he disappears. Now see, this is really my role. In the Pensacola, you really want to... big guns. Like I said, big guns. So there goes the Atlanta. Got a Miyoko out there. I'm going to see if he might flatten back out. It doesn't look like he is, so I take the shot. I really don't want those battleships to be able to see me over there, so I'm moving, trying to get back into cover from the Miyoko. While getting some shots off here. And I'm pretty much just going to sit here for a little bit. The longer a Pensacola stays in the fight, the more dangerous it becomes. Because that's when cruisers and battleships get a little bit more, well, brave. And when that happens, the Pensacola shines. Now, funny thing about the Pensacola is, you know, everybody would always say, well, why are you bringing a Pensacola? Well, the thing is, I stayed in the Pensacola up until I got to rank 5. And up until that point, I had a 73.33% win rate in the Pensacola, which is just astounding. And the other thing about it is that it has an experience modifier. Because people don't tend to actually do well on the Pensacola, you get more credits and experience for doing a little bit. And there's another Citadel. Get some more shot outs on him. Didn't aim that one forward enough. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Well, settles that matter. Now, when you go into battleships versus the Pensacola, well, it's pretty much a one-way fight. The Pensacola can do a lot of damage, but it needs to be really far away. You pretty much want to be 10 kilometers away from a battleship at all times, at minimum, or have something between you and it. Now, I'm hoping that our battleships will come around, turn around, and get the broadside of that Gneisenau that would discourage him from actually coming any closer to us. Although this Gneisenau seems to really want to get at our cruisers, so he's pushing forward rather aggressively, which is worrisome to me, because I don't have any armor. Just trying to keep that mountain between me and him. Peek over again. Try to get that shot. Now you're probably wondering why I'm using AP on the battleship. I found that the AP in the Pensacola just has more solid results overall. I do use HE here, but you'll see what I mean. 2400 damage. Yeah, I set a fire. But it just, you have to hit them in the exact right spot in order for it to really do any damage. With the AP, you seem to have a lot easier time actually doing damage. So I tend to stick to AP in the Pensacola. Even against destroyers often enough. And yeah, that's gotten me yelled at a couple of times, but if I hit them just right, I delete them. And really, in a ranked battle, you usually don't get a lot of time to shoot at a destroyer. You generally get enough for 1, maybe 2 volleys, and I just want to get rid of it as quickly as possible. So if I get a pen with armor piercing, the destroyer's going to die. Not to say that the HE on the Pensacola isn't good, it's good. It's just, I preferred the AP in ranked. Just because of that, you know, limited time on target. Also, just like I said, you seem to get better results on average with AP, even against battleships. Check this out. Bow on Scharnhorst, AP, right? 1500 damage on a bow on target. I did switch to HE here because I wanted to go ahead and burn that Scharnhorst repair, so our Gneisenau would have an easier time with his secondaries and torpedoes. But I ended up not wanting to go around that corner. So I'm just playing it safe. It's what you gotta do in the Pensacola. Now this Scharnhorst, just like the Gneisenau before him, really wants to get out of that and pick a fight with our ships. I'm turning around to help because this is a high value target. If we take him down, we're gonna have a lot easier of a time. I stay angled and I'm trying to get some distance without running into my teammates who are all sailing broadside to this guy. Now, I really should have AP loaded right here. I don't know why I have HE loaded. It doesn't matter though. Alright, so battleship down. That's half my problem right there. The Colorado is my other concern. I don't have any problem against the cruisers. It's the Colorado that I'm scared of. That thing is incredibly accurate for an American battleship. So go into stealth, go near the cover, do my thing. And like I said, the Pensacola is rather maneuverable, and you pretty much have to be in it. You don't have any armor, you can't bounce any shells off the front, especially with IFHE. It doesn't matter. Everything's going to hurt. If you get hit, it's going to hurt. So you want to have a narrow target or you want to dodge targets. So going directly bow on isn't really a good idea, because that's pretty easy to aim at. But if you come in kind of at an angle, and then juke right as the shots are fired, that's one of the ways you can actually avoid quite a bit of damage in this thing. But our team is going around the other side. Our Gneisenau is wounded. I don't think he's going to last. No, he's not. Just got set on fire, so he's down. Now, our remaining cruisers and the Colorado are going around the corner, which I don't agree with. You shouldn't be chasing Japanese cruisers. You should cut them off. Unfortunately, to do that, I need to go towards that Colorado, which I'm not exactly thrilled about. Shots out on that Miyoko. But now you get to see where the Pensacola really starts to shine. And it's in engagements like this. Solid damage, even if it's not a citadel. And when it is, it's better damage. So, unfortunately I don't have a lot of room to maneuver here because of that island. And I want to go ahead and get the shots on this guy while he's broadside, while he insists on doing so. There you go, 14,000 damage. 8 pens, 1 citadel, 1 overpen. That's the power of the Pensacola. And that's what I've been doing in ranked. Now, like I said, I got all the way up to rank 5 with the Pensacola exclusively. I didn't use any other ship. And I had a great win rate. And even when I lost, I generally got top of the board. I hated this ship when I first got it. But after you figure it out, I don't know, it's one of my favorite ships now. And that's weird to say, because I really hated this ship. So I'm using my spotter plane to try to get eyes over the island so I can keep the cover here and finish that cruiser off, or take some shots at the battleship, but it doesn't seem to be working. My team's over there in Alpha dying, so I go ahead and move out. Oh, and the Colorado got closer. Well, that's alarming. His guns are pointed the other way though, so AP out, bow on target, bow on battleship. See how much damage we do. Yeah, about 5,000 damage. He's angling a little bit. I really don't want to have to keep my guns firing on him, so if I can get him burning and just leave him to die, stay in stealth, that would be ideal. He's firing HE at me for whatever reason. So here we go, HE, bow on target. .400 damage. And that's what I'm talking about. That's why I like the AP. Sometimes the HE works, sometimes it doesn't. 2,000 damage. Now, a lot of it is because he's damage saturated at this point. So that has a lot to do with it. AP doesn't have that restriction. 2,300. Because he's not looking at me anymore, I want to get closer to that cruiser. Because I know the Colorado's going to take forever to get his guns on me. There we go, got a fire, 3,200 damage. And he puts it out. Alright. Well, HE, right? Put some more HE into him. That should take care of him. Go ahead and load the AP to take care of the cruiser, and nothing. Solid hit, no damage. Yeah, he's damage saturated at this point. Okay, that should finish him. At least I hope so. Yep. Alright. Meanwhile, this Miyoko thinks it's a good idea to sit broadside to a Pensacola. There's Confederate. And, well, I shouldn't have swung out here, but doesn't really matter. That's Citadel number 9, 105,000 damage in a ranked game with a Pensacola. And only one more cruiser to go. So, he's coming around the island. I'm going to cut him off. He doesn't have enough room to turn around. I bet you anything he's going to turn out and try to tort me, because that's what every Miyoko does. So, coming in here at an angle, I'm going to get all my guns on him and then quickly turn right back into port so that if he shoots at me, it'll hit my nose. I'm detected, he isn't, so I expect him to start turning out now. And there he is. And here come the torps. Doesn't matter, that's the 10th Citadel. So yeah, as you can see, Pensacola, it's a great ship. It's a different ship. It doesn't really play like any other cruiser. You have to be really, really careful and choosy about when and where you open fire and at what target. You have to use the right ammunition. It's not a low skill capped ship. You need to know how to cruiser in order to use it. And even then, it doesn't play like a normal cruiser. It's slightly different. It's like some weird battleship that has really great maneuverability, but no armor. And I don't know. It's a fun ship. It's one of my favorites now, and you guys should give it a try. And it's not as bad as people give it out to be. Do I think it's as good as other Tier 7 cruisers? No. But you guys will see that when I get to that. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.